Hello, September 1st, 2021, and I'm Charles Allison, and I'm documenting damages to this house that my daughter, Faith Irizarry, just rented the other day. She's in a minimum of a year's lease, who knows how long, but we've noticed a few things that I want to go ahead and document just so that there won't be any kind of issues. So there'll be no kind of issues when it comes time, if she was to move, to be receiving deposits back. So I'm going to just go ahead and walk all the way around the house. Then I'll go through the house for these things that I've noticed. So I just want to get them documented. Again, today, September 1st, 2021. Okay, the first things I want to notice is there are about at least a dozen rusty nails going all the way around the garage. Probably Christmas lights or whatever they were, but they're nails and screws. Very rusty and this and that. They're staining the thing. But like I said, I just don't want anybody to blame my daughter and say that we did or she did this damage. So when it comes time to get deposits back, it'll all come back. Number two is the people, whoever before here, I was going to say that this is probably a weed eater that has done this. The stuff here is paper thin anyway, this vinyl, but you can see where it's been chewed up here, and it's actually been chewed up on all four corners of the house. So we go over here. Faith had the house pressure washed on her own expense, so it's looking pretty good. But again, we've got these rusty nails or screws. Now these most likely had to do with hurricane shutters or hurricane plywood, which was not supplied with the house. But anyway, you can see there's numerous of those. There's some damage over here to the vinyl exterior. You can see it's broken. Again, it's September 1st. You can see where they had stuff nailed into the walls. I guess again, this would have been hurricane. Somebody put plywood up or whatever the case. Now this landlord said that the renters, if any windows get blown out by a hurricane, that it's up to the renter. But I'm not so sure if that's legal or not. But we're going to go ahead and just not really say much more about it. Here's a little bit of damage. It looks like it could be water damage or at least some leaking around that one window, which is a living room. All right, we're going to go ahead and continue around the house. We're still at the first side. Again, here we go. More with the weed eating or dogs or whatever caused this. So you can see it's all messed up. We go back around. All this looks over here in this corner. This edge here. We see damage. So this is happening with the weed eater. Somebody's coming across with the weed eater here and tearing it all up. So in fact, this is one of the main reasons that I'm doing this walk around, is because of this weed eating damages that I found. So we come back around to this window here, or sliding glass door. Got those same nails. At least it used to have something here for storm doors. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and come around here. You can see we cleaned this area. This was pretty nasty out here. We've got it pretty well. Still got a few things to get rid of. Okay, back to the third corner of the house. Again, you can see where the weed eater, I'm going to call it the weed eater, doesn't eat that part up. It's damaged over here. There's at least one or two slats. It's paper thin, first off. These things are paper thin. But I just want to make sure that we don't get any kind of blame for this. How they mounted that up there, looks like it's only on like 2 screws. And plus that thing is just rusting out crazy. So if that was to fall, I wouldn't want anybody to say that it's our problem. So we go ahead and come down here, and there's a hole here. This whole bottom is just about gone, where it's just torn it up totally. But again, we're just covering ourselves. I don't know if anybody's tried to do this before, but we are not going to get blamed for any of this stuff. So this documentation right now is the true documentation. Got newer rusty screws around these windows. A few things in the trees. I guess this is probably from Christmas or Halloween. No big deal, but no big deal to me. Well, anyway, we need to document everything that just doesn't look right. And we're coming right on up here to the front door area. Again, this was pressure washed, but still got a few stains on this place that wouldn't come clean totally. And we're not going to be charged for this if it comes to it. So actually out front here doesn't look bad except for the dirtiness. I'm not sure if this door hadn't been beat on. So we got some damages up here in the frame. Can't really show you, but you can see there's frame damage here on the front. So I don't know if people have been beating on the door trying to get in or getting out or whatever. But like I say, today's September 1st, 2021. We're just documenting some damages on this rental property. Yeah, Faith put these lights in. They're real pretty. She's done some improvements on this guy's place. She had the whole entire place pressure washed. She had the roof pressure washed. Driveways pressure washed. Everything. Looks very nice out here. All right, we're going to go ahead and move in here to this garage area because I found some damages in here. Of course, there's so much in here, but this is one of my first issues is the garage door doesn't work electrically. So we're not sure exactly what the deal is with that. We plugged it into that plug right there. We got a little tiny blinking of a light over here, but it doesn't work. So again, today's September 1st, 2021, documenting damage over here at this rental property. Now this is the door going into the kitchen from the garage. It is just a cardboard door. So this here is one of the cruddiest, cheapest doors that I've seen before. It's nasty, dirty. But here's one of the parts that I wanted to mainly document. It looks like they had somebody try to break in here too somewhere along the line. So all of this in the door frame, which again is all kinds of, looks like they put spackling paste, or anyway, but somebody's been really beating on it. You can see damage, it gets all the way around. And we just wanted to make sure that we document this. September 1st, 2021, we're just making sure that we get documentation on all these damages that I'm running across. Some odd things that I'm running across, like light switches that are 6.5 feet in the air, kitchen lights that are 6.5 feet in the air, and we get to, I don't know, it's just kind of crazy. But I'm not sure where any other damages are, except for just the overall place, like the tiles or whatever, but I'm not calling anything on that. Now, there were 0 appliances when she came in, so all the appliances are hers, brand new. And the wall plates, I think every wall plate in the whole house was removed. As you can see here, kitchen wall plates missing. The dishwasher she's still waiting on, so that needs to be coming in. But I'm not sure if they were, how much damages were underneath the sink here, but you can look under the sink here and see it's almost incomplete. Hole in the middle of the floor there, and you know, that kind of stuff. So we're not necessarily making an issue of it. We just don't want anybody coming back and saying it was us. So that's all this whole video is about, is just so that they can't turn to us and say that we caused some kind of mess. So I'm not really sure right off the bat of any other place where there is damage, obvious damage that is. Faith, do you know of any place that's obvious damage that I can video? No. Nothing? Okay, I can see that there's no smoke detector. The smoke detector is missing. And then I'm going to move into the very first bathroom. And one of the things that I noticed when you look down here at the vanity, I'm going to remove this rug, but you can see that that's not finished. So there's tiles missing there. We'll go ahead and look underneath here and just see if there's any obvious damage. We can see they've got a whole bunch of foam squirted in the back behind the plumbing. That actually looks fresh. So we're going to have to try to figure out, was something leaking, or exactly what is the scenario there. Okay, like I said, September 1st, 2021. And she had new plumbing put in here too, I believe. Faith, does your bathroom look 100% right? No damages? Are all your light switches covers in there? Okay, so Faith says her room is straight. Nothing around the windows look funny? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and say that that room looks straight. Ashley? Does everything in your room look straight? No damages? No holes in the wall? No missing light switches plates? Okay, so these two bedrooms seem to be straight. So I'm going to go ahead and continue looking here. Again, here we got another light switch cover that's missing. And take a quick walk into this other room. And just to complete this video, that's all. Just to get this video kind of completed. So I don't know how to turn the light on in this room right here. But again, you can see another wall plate is missing. Another wall plate that's missing. Could be fire hazards. I don't really know. I'm not necessarily telling Faith to, make complaints or anything like that. I think she's pretty happy with the deal she's got and everything. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and close these blinds for the evening. And I think that we're going to go ahead and call this video complete. I don't know if I need to video anything out in the yard where there may be holes dug or, anything that's like in any of the trees. I saw a couple of chains but everything looks decent here. So again, September 1st, 2021, and I wanted to document the damage at Faith's place. I believe it's 2280 Tiffany Road. I just can't remember. Okay, this is Charles Ellison signing off.